with y'all. I cannot with this woman. Oh, I want to say also. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. Okay, so heck no, China Express, none of that. None of that. None of that. You won't be putting no finger up in my head, sis, at all whatsoever. The way Peach is running around with that wig looking, you girl, you ought to be happy if somebody offer you a $20 bill to do a wig install on them. Oh no. Hell no to no, no, no. Let me show y'all this damn wig. Let me show y'all this wig. Look, that's how it started. Let me show y'all this wig the next day. Oh, absolutely not. Absolutely. Absolutely not. Lule. Look at this, y'all. Go on and show us this wig, Peach. Like, it was making me queasy. It was making me nauseous. I really wanted to vomit. Where is dang on wig at? Heck, you know, y'all. Look at this. Hell no. Hell no. To the no, no, no. Hell no. Hell no. To the no, no, no. You not putting a goddamn pinky in my head. Not a pinky in my head. This is what that wig looked like 2 days later, y'all. 2 days later. That's what that wig looked like. Look at that. Look at it right here. And then the girl burnt Peach forehead. Oh, hell no. Hell no to the no, no, no. First of all, you didn't melted her dang on lace with some Elmer's glue. School glue? That's what you put on her lace. That's why it's all lifted like that 2 days later. And then you burn her forehead? Oh, Peach, you gonna sue her? You talking about suing everybody else. Are you gonna sue her? Because absolutely positively not. How the heck did she burn you and then the lace didn't even last? Yo, look. And she was walking around everywhere like this. She was walking around everywhere like this. That's why nobody takes her serious, for real, for real. She's on here talking about God and the Lord above with her wig looking like that. What you think? What do you think? I didn't hear a word that came out of that woman's mouth. I did not hear not one word that came out her mouth. The only thing my eyes kept looking at was what was going on up here. That's it. And then I hit the share button and I shared it to all my little friends. And everybody, I swear, they said the same thing. They said the same thing. Only thing I could focus on was the lifting. How you on here talking about God and with your wig looking like that? It's a whole joke. Everything is a joke to her. It's not a joke, man. And then she went in stores like that. She wanted to drop the kids off at daycare like that and then to the hospital like that. I'm surprised they didn't drug test her. Seriously. Ugh. Ew. Who the heck cooked that? I'm surprised they really didn't drug test. I told y'all. Yo, you know I was playing? She went to the hospital to drop the kids off at daycare, everywhere with that wig looking like that. Now, when she would have walked up in the dang on hospital looking like that, they like somebody should dang on drug test for real, because absolutely not. There's no way. Either this is a joke, ma'am, and we get you a content creator. So this is a joke, ma'am, or something seriously wrong with your mental. Something's wrong with you mentally. I don't know, y'all. I couldn't tell you. And then people question, is he like living at the hospital right now? Peach put his stuff out. So is he living at the hospital right now? I don't know. Y'all, yep. She's up in the hospital with that wig like that. For real. And look, then she went to take the shoes back. Went to take the shoes back. And then her sister fixed the wig, but she pushed the wig way the fuck back there. Y'all see this? Like, I thought I was just tripping for real. They said hair laid. Yeah, laid back to the back of her head. Like it is laying all the way back. Way back. Look, the burn is way down here. So it was like the lace was almost down here. Her sister fixed this wig, all right. She pushed that motherfucker back to the middle of her head. Child, you can't make this up. Mm-mm. And that is how Peach walked around. Like, huh, girl. She pushed it back to the middle of her forehead. And then that's how Peach was running around. Like, I don't know. Child. She got that wig done. Like she said, she felt ugly. So she went and got her wig done. Y'all better never like don't try to depend on Peach for no. Don't try to depend on this woman to make yourself feel good. Don't try to depend on her for women empowerment or anything like that because like child, this is one of the most insecure women I ever met in my life. She'll turn around and tell the next woman she ugly, 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 and then say how she's natural. And that's her. Let me exit off of here. This right here, she said that's her natural effing hair and it's beautiful. And that's the way her natural effing hair grows out of her head. And y'all women that got anything to say about her rocking her natural effing hair like this are the insecure ones. And y'all need to get y'all life in order. And then she breaks down crying about how she feels ugly. You can't make this up. And she did it multiple times. Multiple times. How she feels ugly, and then she got to go and throw these wigs and lashes on, right? I mean, she's done it multiple times, y'all. So, you better look toward yourself, look toward your family, look toward somebody you can actually depend on to let you know that you are beautiful in the form you are. Because Peach is not it. She's not. Hell no. She'll tell y'all to shut the F up and this is beautiful. And then, like I said, she'll say she ain't gonna be the ugly wife at home and then go and throw on a blind wig. I swear. You can't make this stuff up. This woman is something else for real. It's all for attention. Like just attention. There's no way I would have been walking around outside like that. I don't care how you call yourself beautiful, how you say that you beautiful in the skin you in. That is true. You are beautiful in the skin you're in always, all the time. But to be walking around a grocery store looking like that, like to be seriously walking around a grocery store looking like that, she didn't have to leave the house. She did not have to leave the house. Her and Wood was together. Maybe he had been gone on 3-day benders or something, but she didn't have to leave the house. Walmart pickup, Instacart, anybody could have brought you that little tea and whatever else. She does this stuff for attention. It's just all for attention. All for attention. Mm-mm. Absolutely not. Oh, yeah, okay. And then somebody left a comment in my comment section, right? Remember the other day when I was saying how, let me go and see if I can find the video, how these pregnant women need to sit down. Or they need to sit down. Being 9 months pregnant is like, it's unacceptable to be 9 months pregnant and up just gyrating everywhere, shaking and shaking the baby and doing all kinds of splits and just doing absolutely every freaking thing like you are not growing an actual human inside of you, right? So the lady gonna leave a comment and said, obviously you don't know much about pregnancy. Women exercise and do splits and all that all the way up until they 9 months pregnant. The baby is in the womb. It's well protected. You can't feel any of that. You can't bend down and crush your baby. You can't do a push up and crush your baby. Like you don't know nothing. And I was simply said, ma'am, clearly you don't know nothing about being pregnant because being 9 months pregnant, if you can feel that baby's elbow sticking out your belly, if you can feel that baby's foot sticking out that belly, if that baby gets up on your stomach hard enough, you can actually sometimes feel their little bottoms and stuff. You can tell me that, like, child, she was serious. She was dead serious. She was saying, "You don't know nothing about pregnancy." I said, "What? What, girl? I had 3 successful pregnancies. Like, I felt little elbows poking through my belly and little booty bottoms and little feet and everything else poking through my goddamn belly when you was far enough along pregnant. What are you talking about? You can literally lay there and press on your stomach in different spots and make the baby move." Child, like, I just cannot. Sometimes I look at the comments with my mouth just dropped open, like, you said what? So you think that the belly is just some kind of metal protection or something right there? You think that baby is just in a force field? Child, you need to grow up, woman. You need to grow all the way up. I said what I said. I definitely said what I said. They need to sit down somewhere and stop all that dang on foolery because it's just way too much. Sit yourselves down. If you wanted to be doing all of that crazy stuff, you should have thought about that before you got pregnant. It's a difference from it's a difference between exercising like you normally did and continuing to exercise throughout your pregnancy. There's a whole difference from being up on the stage twerking. And that's a whole difference from busting it down wide open on concrete motherfucking ground and then bending down over on your stomach while you in the splits for some money. Girl, please. God, please. Absolutely not. I said what I said. But anyway, they still going to be angry about what I said. And I don't care at all. Y'all smack that likety like button. It looks like we done with our Instagram things. I don't even want to keep going because I don't want to run into Blueface. Like, yeah, you see, he's down here. I don't want to run into Blueface, so I just don't want to keep going. Let's see what Zolo then posted. He had fun posting these little pictures, for real. That's like all he posts, these little weird pictures. I seen him and Donna was live the other day. They were outside, y'all. And then I'm gotta freaking do Ileana reactions also, y'all. We are way back like on Ileana. Gotta do reactions. These are the pool parties nowadays, y'all. Child. That's what the pool parties look like. Look, child. Let's see if I can get it paused on this dang on pool. That's the pool party. And somebody else was recording a pool party that looked just like this also. Nobody's in the pool at all. It's a super, super little pool. It looked disgusting. Oh gosh, it just, ugh. Hell no. Hell no to the no. It looked like it stank. For real. That whole little thing just looked like it smells horrible. Absolutely not. Not. All right, y'all. We done. Yeah, y'all. Child, let me go back to that. This dude is living his best freaking life. OMGs. Derek from Love After Lockup, y'all. Oh my goodness. So him and Monique, like they're done. They done unless a new season come out and they just mysteriously end up back together. But I don't even really see how it can happen after this is what he's living now. He is nothing but a bunch of club promotions, parties, magazine shoots, everything. It's very interesting how it's happening. And Monique just be over there looking stupid. And I hate to say that. I really hate to say that. And I feel kind of bad because I'm just like, dang, how in the world is it happening like this? The men from Love After Lockup, they living their best life. And them women, they just thrown off to the side like nothing. The other couple, I don't think I follow him on here. Let's see. Let me exit out. I don't think I follow him on here. I follow him on my regular account. The other couple, the other African American couple, remember the dude is a rapper. I don't even know what her name is, but she's pregnant. She had one daughter. She's pregnant now. They've been cracking down in Atlanta on the mansion parties. Yeah, I heard it. I heard about it. I definitely heard about it. Check out Millionaire Mommy. Who is that? I heard that name before. I don't know if it popped up in my recommended or what, but I heard that name before. Um, but yeah, the other couple from Love After Lockup, she's pregnant now, and he doing his little rapping thing, making his videos. So it's like the men, they really out here living their best life, and they are blowing up. And the women, they just been thrown to the side. They just been thrown to the curb. Monique, I really feel a little bit bad for her because it's just like, dang, the plus size one, like, wow, was it just a joke in a game the entire time? And I said that they were just using her for views. Aries and the other little dude. I said they was just using her for views because her size. And that's honestly what it really seems like they were doing. She was just being used just for views and for a factor because of her size, for real, for real. And now that they broke up, like, he is really dogging her for real. He doing news little radio shout outs and all of this stuff and talking about how he'll never be with a plus size woman again, and that his ex-girlfriend ruined it for everybody and she really just messed it up. I was like, oh wow, that is something else. And then her dumb self comes live all the time. She be live on TikTok and Instagram. And he was out at a party, like kicking it with females bent all over on him, live on Instagram and everything. And she comes live on Instagram and was like, yeah, I don't care. He still be calling me. He still want me. He want me bad. He be calling me all the time. And I'm just looking like, sis, I don't know if that's true or not, but do you realize that this is not a good look, right? From what everybody is seeing and from what's being publicly shown to the world, he is not calling you. He don't want nothing to do with you. And why did you just come live on Instagram to lie and make it like he still want to be with you? For real. I don't know if he do or not, but what he's telling the world and what he's saying on these little radio shows and stuff is that you were horrible. He'll never date a plus size again, and you tainted him toward plus size women. She knew it before the season started. He cheated on her the first week he got out. Monique should have never. Exactly. Exactly. He was cheating. He was talking to a whole bunch of different women in the jail. And Monique tells a story that he freaking gave some woman in jail her phone number. Let's go to her page. She tells a story that he gave some woman in jail her phone number. And she's like, why would he do that? And why would he do that? And this and that and blah, blah, blah. Like, girl, he did that because it's been a game to him the entire time. And it's crazy. It's you like it's sad that you really can't expect more from WeTV or any of these other networks, but I called it out. They did nothing but use her as a little pawn. They did nothing but use her as a laughing factor, a joke. That is what she was, a joke, you guys. And then she just went along for it. And look who following her. Look who following her. Big old chunky punky monkey. That's probably where she got that little storyline. I'm going to be on a reality show. We're filming a show. That's where she got the storyline. That's funny. Now, let's just wait to see what kind of storyline Jasmine come up with. Because y'all see Jasmine like all peach stuff. And Peppa over here. So, child, it's a mess. But yes, Monique, girl, they just used you because you're an what they call you, a super BBW or something like that. It's an actual term for her. She's not just a BBW. She's a super BBW or something like that. They just used you for a laughing factor or a wow factor for everything. Like from the first episode, the second episode, the third, the fourth episode, everybody did nothing but laugh and say that Derek did not want you. Derek didn't want you. You were not Derek's type. The sisters said that Derek didn't mess with plus size women, y'all. If y'all follow the shows, the sisters, the little the Elizabeth, the tranny one, she didn't say it from like the second, third episode. She's been saying on Instagram that Derek never messed with plus size women. Derek didn't like plus size women. That is not his style at all. Whole dang on joke, y'all. These shows, child. Okay, we done with Instagram for sure now, y'all. For sure. Close that little screen share out. And we are about to open it back up for YouTube, y'all. Smack that likey like button for our morning reaction, y'all. We an hour in already. 1 hour in already, love bugs. Let's get it. Come on up, YouTube. YouTube. Yeah. We got freaking Ileana, Nika, Peppa, Jazz the Man. She looked crazy in that thumbnail. Why would she put that on there? 2 months ago, morning routine, child, y'all, them poor kids. Let's see. Y'all, I do not be freaking watching these two. Dang. I know I gotta do the reactions, but I just don't want to. Like, I'm going into Ileana first. I'm going into Ileana.